Hey everyone, this Saturday night is WWE's premium live event, the Royal Rumble, live on pay-per-view. And this isn't a predictions video, this is a how I would book the Royal Rumble, how to make it the most interesting, the most epic Royal Rumble in recent memory. So I'm not going to go over who I think should win, this is how creatively to the wall WWE can go, thinking outside the box. I'm going to start with SmackDown before the Royal Rumble and Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, that amazing trial of Sami Zayn segment on Monday Night Raw, absolutely amazing. He did say you'll get your final test of the Royal Rumble, and the final test will be revealed on SmackDown by Roman Reigns himself, that it is Sami Zayn to eliminate Kevin Owens from Roman Reigns, for Kevin Owens' problem to be finally stopped. So then we go into the Royal Rumble, and we're going to kick things off with a Women's Royal Rumble match. And the Women's Royal Rumble match, I will not be going over who's going to come out in each position. We're going over some storylines, some big things that can happen, some things that can lead into WrestleMania. Again, we need to catapult. The Royal Rumble is the road to WrestleMania, and we need to catapult the WWE audience into thinking, shit, this is the road to WrestleMania. So we'll go into the big storyline. Bayley, Becky Lynch, it got cancelled on Raw XXX because of the time restraint, which is a good thing. Everyone moaning about, why didn't we see this, this one-time match happen on Raw? Why don't we build on this in the Royal Rumble? Why don't we build to it and have a big payoff at WrestleMania? So we'll have Becky Lynch in the Royal Rumble, start early. She eliminates Io Sky. She eliminates Dakota Kai. And finally, she eliminates Bayley. So she gets some revenge, and this can continue into Elimination Chamber. And also this can continue into WrestleMania and have that big last woman standing match, I Quit match at WrestleMania. Also, we'll see a massive showing of Liv Morgan. Obviously, Liv Morgan, she's a babyface. Everyone likes Liv Morgan. And we need a challenger for the SmackDown Women's Champion, which is Charlotte. I think on SmackDown, it's really dry right now for the women's division. So I think Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair, we can see Liv eliminate a couple of women, 5, 6, 7 women, and a really good showing in the Royal Rumble. And the winner of the Raw, I believe that the best woman to win the Royal Rumble this year will be Rhea Ripley. She has done amazing with Judgment Day. After Edge turned on the Judgment Day turned on Edge, I thought this will kind of die out. They'll separate themselves. But we could have Rhea Ripley win the Royal Rumble, even make Judgment Day even more special. You've got a Royal Rumble winner, and one of them going to have a massive feud heading into WrestleMania, so stay tuned for that. Next up, the Pitch Black match. Bray Wyatt's first match back into WWE, and to be honest with you, I thought him starting a feud with LA Knight, this is going on from October, November, December. Now it's going to culminate at the end of January. This is a 4 months build with Uncle Howdy. LA Knight, his promos have been amazing, and Bray Wyatt's been amazing. You got, teasers of Alexa Bliss joining him back. And I've really, really enjoyed this. And this is how you should do a storyline in WWE. In wrestling, you have 3 amazing characters with great story, great promos, and not really having physical matches all the time, not even getting physical with each other. It's just a big payoff, and this is exactly how WWE should have done it. I don't know how they're going to do this match, but I do think we've seen some stuff with the Uncle Howdy Bray Wyatt thing where it's just a spotlight, so I think it will all be dark around the arena. People have their flashlights on around the arena with their phones, and a massive spotlight will be on in the ring, and I do think Bray Wyatt will win this. That's how Bray Wyatt will win, with the help of Uncle Howdy. Hell, we can see him attack LA Knight during the match, appear out of nowhere, and Bray Wyatt will bow down to Uncle Howdy, showing the superior one of the two. And don't reveal it to be Bo Dallas or whoever it's going to be. Wait till we have Elimination Chamber, and you can do Uncle Howdy versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, or do it at WrestleMania. Next up, speaking of Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss taking on Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. We have seen glimpses of Alexa Bliss being involved with Bray Wyatt, but in this match I won't do nothing really too much with it. I'll see a much evil side of both Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss, and showing more of a heel side of Bianca Belair. And because I think Bianca Belair turning heel soon, possibly after WrestleMania. That'd be amazing. And the biggest thing from this match we can see is Bianca Belair win. She raises the title, and out of nowhere, Rhea Ripley, the women's Royal Rumble winner of this year, already picking her challenger, picking her champion who she wants to take on at WrestleMania. She attacks Bianca Belair, and this can go full circle from Royal Rumble 2021, where we saw them to the final 2 in that Royal Rumble. And I just think it'll be a great match. Babyface, heel, WrestleMania, simple like that. And we'll go into the main event before the Royal Rumble match will be the Universal Championship Undisputed title match. Roman Reigns as Kevin Owens. We know what both men can do. We've seen it 2 years ago at Royal Rumble. We saw it 2 years before then as well at Royal Rumble in the same arena. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, the Bloodline will all be involved. And the best thing WWE can do, because it will impact who will win the Royal Rumble, we need to have Roman Reigns manipulate Sami Zayn into turning on the fans. I would have Sami Zayn standing there, looking like he's going to join Kevin Owens, help him beat Roman Reigns, but I would have Sami Zayn kick him in the balls, Helluva kick him, pass him to Roman Reigns, spear, Roman Reigns retains. He looks like he's aligned himself back with the Bloodline. The Bloodline's accepted him. You know, they throw up their wands just like they did at the War Games pay-per-view. And before we end, you know, the Bloodline, we see them driving in limos. They're going to go out the arena. And we just see a smirky, smug, arrogant, evil smirk from Roman Reigns. And we know the turn's going to happen on SmackDown. And we'll get the eventual Sami Zayn Roman Reigns match live in Montreal, in Sami Zayn's hometown. We can involve Usos with that. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn reunite, tag team match WrestleMania. Simple, because I don't want people to boo the Royal Rumble winner. The Royal Rumble winner is not Sami Zayn. The main event of the pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble. Again, I'm not going to go over every entrant, but the main storylines, what could happen leading into WrestleMania. First up, John Cena is going to come out. He's going to make a surprise entrant. And we're going to see a face-off, stand-to-stand with Austin Theory, which is going to lead into a United States Championship match at WrestleMania. Because that will be wicked. I'd love to see that. Also, we will see from Raw 30, when Brock Lesnar returned to cost Bobby Lashley the United States Championship. Bobby Lashley will have a dominant showing in Royal Rumble, eliminate 5 guys, and then out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar comes out. Looks like he's going to come out the entrance way. He jumps under the ring, he fights Bobby Lashley, they beat each other up. Some of the wrestlers throw them out all together, like Mick Foley used to do, and they'll continue to fight, and Brock Lesnar will put Lashley through a table, which is going to set up to a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. Next up, Edge will come back. He will come out of Royal Rumble, and we'll just build on to Drew McIntyre versus Edge. I want to see that. We saw this in the road to WrestleMania 37 when Edge won, and I would like to see Edge versus taking on Drew McIntyre, heel Drew McIntyre, a character change that is well needed now, and we can see him turn on Sheamus for Brawling Bros, the Banger Bros as they're called, and we can see a really good promos match between Drew and Edge. The Iron Man of this match will be Seth Rollins. He'll start at number 1, he'll last till entrant number 27, 29, and out comes entrant number 27. The guy who's gonna win it by a lot of people, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, you know the history of these two men. They went to Hell in a Cell, they had 3 matches. And out of nowhere, Cody Rhodes just easily throws out Seth Rollins. Rollins is shocked, the WWE Universe is shocked. And Seth, you know, he's been at babyface recently. He's like, F this. He jumps back in to the Royal Rumble, throws out Cody Rhodes, another shock. Rhodes is out, Seth Rollins is out, and we can continue this storyline. We're not going to have Cody Rhodes rush back into a championship main event at WrestleMania. We can have a last man standing match, street fight at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes number 4, and then at SummerSlam we can build all summer to Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, main event at SummerSlam. Easily. Entrant number 30 will be The Rock. I know it's a bit unrealistic, but it's realistic. It's a bit of both. But this is what I would do if I was booking the Royal Rumble. The Rock's going to come out. Last 2, we're going to have we're going to have a couple of hated wrestlers in there. We're going to have, I don't know, Baron Corbin in there. Last two, Corbin, Rock. Corbin looks like he's going to win. But The Rock, Rock bottom throws him out, and we see, The Rock, top of the rope, with his arm in the air, pointing to the WrestleMania sign, and looking down the camera, showing that he's going to win the championship from Roman Reigns, and we can do an amazing bloodline storyline with The Rock, who is the ultimate head of the table. Obviously, Roman will beat him at WrestleMania, put both titles on the line. Big mainstream match. This is more mainstream than a returning Cody Rhodes, a Sami Zayn. Obviously, Sami Zayn would be a good match, but to a mainstream audience, not to the wrestling bubble, to the actual mainstream audience of billions of people. If you see The Rock returning to wrestling, you're going to see what's going to happen, whether it's on social media, YouTube, even if you subscribe to the network or Peacock, you will watch The Rock, and it'll be mainstream. It'll be on the news. It'll be brilliant. So that's how I would book the Royal Rumble 2023. If you're new here, please subscribe. To comment, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble, and take care.